So you're wanting to use social media to find your next client, and you're looking to leverage the different types in different ways on social media so that you can find your next client, but you're struggling to figure out what is the best way or the best post that I can put out on social media right now to be able to attract and find my next clients on social media organically for free. And in this video, I'm gonna go over with you not only what type of post that is on social media, but I'm gonna go over with you the 6 steps to making this post so powerful so that you can use and leverage this type of post on social media, well, to find your next clients. Let's go!
We all win when we all win. All win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend. I'm Super Sid, and I'm an organic marketing coach who has helped hundreds of people build systems so that they could find their next clients online. And today, I'm going to go over with you what the #1 post is on social media. We're going to go over what is the #1 organic post that you can do on social media every single day. We're going to go over the 6 steps to mastering this post, and we're going to go over when and how to use this post so that you can use this post to find your next client on social media. Without any further ado, let's go to the training. Now, the last point I want to make is you get back what you put out. You get back what you put out. This is very important, okay? This is very important. You get back what you put out. And really, the reason I want to mention this is because if you, like what I was talking about before, I used to just kind of randomly go live. There was no plan. I didn't really put together like any, I never had like a script or anything like that, right? I never had a script. I never had anything like that. I just simply went live. And a lot of times I probably talked about a lot of the same things, right? A lot of times, let me get this back up to me so you can see me. A lot of times I probably talked a lot about the same things. I just did, because a lot of what, a lot of the stuff kind of centers around core principles and stuff. But because I didn't plan, it was just a lot of random noise. It wasn't a lot of noise that consistently geared people toward a destination. And at the time, the only product I really had was to work with me. There was no other real product. So since there wasn't really another real product, I had no, there was so many things going on. And we talk about how to properly kind of set all this stuff up so that, you have the things that you can, the assets that you need so that you can identify the prospects that become leads. And then you can have a sequence behind that to reach out to those people and turn those leads into clients. And that's all that we go over in the Better Leads Academy. We have a new workshop coming out in a couple of weeks. I'm super excited about it. And you can head over to www.supersidsworkshop.com. And when you go over to Super Sid's Workshop, what you're going to see is a short little video. But, in this workshop, we're going to be specifically going over the premise of how you can build a system so that you can consistently attract leads back to you for free online. In each one of these workshops, we go over a different concept. And, to come and register for this workshop, you also get my super online organic prospecting system bundle with 3 of my best courses on basically attracting leads to you online for free so that you can go ahead and go through that before the workshop. But to head over and get that workshop and get started and all that stuff, just head over to www.supersidsworkshop.com. When you head over there, you can go ahead and basically get registered for the workshop, claim your seat, and then we'll go ahead and get you over all of that training, all that free training that comes along with it so that you can go ahead and start your journey with this workshop and get done with your homework, get done with all of this stuff that we're going to be talking to you about for the workshop. So the next thing I want to go over, though, is, we can go over what it is. We can go over, like how you're going to do it and how to master it. The next thing we need to do is, what are you going to say? It's always asked, Sid, what in the world do I even say? Right? So a couple of years ago, I got to the point, going live, I think came out in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. I think it came out in 2017. And when it came out, the going live thing, when it came out, a lot of people were doing it. It was a new thing you could do, right? You could go live. That was super cool. And, however, it's obviously matured over these 3 years. And I've kind of, through the years, I've kind of realized that I kind of follow the same template over and over and over and over again. And if I follow the same template over and over and over and over again, I could probably just break this down. It's like 6 little points. I could probably just break this down. And then if I broke this down into these 6 points, then I could consistently be able to pump out live videos a lot quicker and be able to get ideas a lot quicker. So that's what we did. And this is what I teach in the Better Leads Academy. This is my 6-step formula to going live. So basically what you're going to talk about and how you're going to talk about it when you're going live. So let's get this up here and let's go through this. All right. So let me get over here and, not going to upgrade. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. All right, there we go. So let's go into here. So basically this is a checklist. So I said 6 things. Sorry, I broke it down into 5. Okay, I took one of them out to make it a little less, just make it a little simpler for you. So the first one that we did, and where I had the second one was where I had the first, it was 1 and 2, bold claim and then question behind it. But now we just do either or. So the first thing we're going to do is either a bold claim or a super question. This is your hook. This is what people are going to see. So if you're looking at this video that I did, my bold claim is the 6 things that you can do online to master. So the question that people, what's the #1 post online? Well, it's going live. Well, okay, what's the 6 things that you do to do, you know what I mean? So there's kind of a double question in there. It's heightening that curiosity. So this is what you're doing to get people to want to click on your live video so they can start listening to you. Typically at the beginning of the video, you want to lead off with, after that statement, you want to then talk about the backstory that led up to the lesson or the thing, the main point that you're talking about in this video. So what is the backstory? Now, you don't have to spend 50 minutes, 15 minutes. Your live typically is going to be around 8 to 12 minutes, right? Typically, if you're going to, lead with your backstory, whatever, your main topic is, you're typically just going to go over that in about 15 to 20 seconds. So, back when I was this was going on, but I really wanted this to happen. And I never really knew what was going on. And then I found this, and that's what leads into that revelation. You found X. X happened. Accident happened. What's the climax of that story? When you think about a movie, this is when, that big thing happens, usually around an hour into the movie, that changes everything, right? And it throws a corkscrew into the plot. That's what this revelation is. This is your aha moment. That time when the lesson was learned, that thing happened. And you're able to talk about your experience, your breakthrough on that. Because the people who are watching this are probably going to want to have that same breakthrough. So showing them the emotion, which you can do in a live video very, very easily, showing them the emotion that you had when that thing happened, easily lifts their, I want that to happen to me, right? I want that to happen to me. So then what do we lead to when that enters their brain? I want this to happen to me. Let's give them a tip on how that can happen to them. Right? Going live is the best post. Here's how we do it. So if I was going live about going live, my tip might be, if you're wanting to have these same results and you're wanting to start to find your next clients online, I would highly suggest that you start going live, even if you don't even know what you're talking about, even if, you're just getting started in your business and there might be 0 people that show up to your live. My tip to you would be just start going live. You're going to find your voice in a matter of weeks and you're going to build momentum that is going to be irreversible later on down the road. My tip to you, if you want this momentum, is simply click on that go live button and start talking. That would be my tip. That would be my tip. And you saw that lasted. Now, obviously, I've done this a lot. So, you probably heard my tonality changed a little bit. My body language changed a little bit. And, we talk about how you can utilize that when you're using your lives, where which way the camera is, where it's facing, like all that stuff can matter. It does matter. But ultimately the tonality is so huge, right? I mean, when we talk about communication as a whole, 80% of what we say isn't even what we're saying, isn't even what's coming out of our mouth, right? Our body language and our tonality fill up that 80. The other 20 is actually what we're saying, right? Or whatever that is, right? So when I'm telling someone the tip, I'm coming from that sense of help, that sense of rescuer, a sense of I'm here to help. How can I guide, right? Here's what I would give you. Do this and you'll have the revelation that I just had. So you see how we're talking to all these different parts of the brain. It's not just, hey, I'm going to go live. Okay, I'm done. We're really, really hitting kind of milestones in the live and we're getting them to specific spots so that when we do our leave behind, it's a no-brainer. So let's go into the last part and that leave behind. The leave behind a lot of times is kind of like my hashtag, right? Hashtag I choose to win. If you click on the hashtag I choose to win, it typically is going to take you to a website or it's going to take you to one of our funnels. Okay. Or it's going to take you somewhere, whatever we're promoting in the email or whatever it is, it's going to take you to that spot. However, my leave behind is also that we all win when we all win, but a great leave behind that you can leave behind is to follow you, right? Is to visit your profile. Why? Because if we have a profile funnel set up, all the links and all the things they can go to take that next step are there. They can even connect with us there to where we can run our friend request hack, right? And then we can start the process that way and direct the traffic that way. Before I go over with you the 6 steps to mastering going live on social media, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting videos every single day showing you how you can find your next clients online organically for free. Click the button below and subscribe. So before I go into exactly how to use going live consistently on social media to find your next client, I want to hear from you. When was the last time you went live on social media? And if it's been a while, what has been holding you back? Put your replies in those comments below. We can also leave our saying. We can also leave our hashtag. If it's, don't do this if you're in another group and you don't want to, self-promote where you're not supposed to self-promote. That's spam. Don't do that. However, if you're in a position to where you're able to leave a leave behind, like a website or a soft sell of some kind, that's where you would leave it, right? That's where you would leave it. I leave videos as leave behinds. I leave playlists on YouTube as leave behinds. I leave my other channels for them to go around to other noise, right? Get off Facebook, go to Instagram, get off Instagram, go to YouTube, whatever it might be. And if you want to check us out, you're on Facebook now, or you're on listening to it on the podcast, if you want to go check me out on Instagram, it's @SuperSidOfficial. If you want to go check me out on YouTube, we have a great YouTube channel where every single day I'm putting out videos, journeying, my experience of not only, doing this and consistently, working on a system that consistently attracts leads back to us, but, obviously, going in there and subscribing to the channel. Each day I train on what I'm learning. So each day you're basically getting a lot of times in real time, new things that I'm learning to help you when it comes to finding your next client. So simply just, look up Super Sid over on YouTube and you'll find me and you can subscribe to that channel. So, ultimately this here is the 5-step list, bold claim or, super question, backstory leading up to the lesson learned, revelation tip. And if you go and you watch my videos, go watch my video from yesterday, watch my video today when I go live on my other 2 pages, watch the videos that me and Tiffany, Tiffany goes live every day too. Watch our videos. And what you're going to notice is that when we go live on our fan pages, when we go live on our personal pages, we're following this formula. So bold claim or a question, there's a backstory, there's the revelation, I saw the light, right? There's the tip. And the tip sometimes is 1 sentence. And then there's always the leave behind. Go check this out. Go do this thing. Go get to the next step in the journey with me. So, when we're looking at, let me get here so you can see my face again. When we're looking at, taking advantage of, go ahead and get rid of this. Taking advantage of, the #1 post on Facebook, which is going live. When we're looking at taking advantage of that #1 post and going live on Facebook, we also want to make sure that we're purposeful with going live on Facebook because it's such a great tool that Facebook provides us that we want to make sure that when we're going live on Facebook, that it allows us to consistently build momentum. And that momentum allows us to be put in front of more people who need our help, and being put in front of more people, getting more eyeballs on us that need our help, then helps us actually help those people. And from helping those people, we then find new clients online consistently. So I hope you enjoyed this show today. And every single week moving forward, I'm going to be going live here in this community that is going to be going over with you one of the concepts that we teach in the Better Leads Academy and helping you when it comes to finding your next client online. Again, if you have not grabbed your free gift in this community, or if you're listening on the podcast and you haven't grabbed your free guide, make sure to go and grab your super prospecting, your super daily prospecting checklist. It's my checklist of my top 10 items that I do every single day. Right? I got it right here. You can't see it if you're on the podcast. You can see it if you're on Facebook. I got it right here. It is my top 10 items. It literally is right on my desk. You just saw me pick it up. It's right on my desk next to me every day. I'm making sure that I do these top items. And guess what's on this item? On the last one. Go live. Go live. Right? And, it's these top 10 items that helps us consistently not just attract leads to us, but find paying clients that come to us in droves every single day, asking us and begging us for our help. So are you looking to use social media to find your next client? Well, my Super Online Organic Prospecting System Bundle is just for you. In my Super Online Organic Prospecting System Bundle, it comprises of 3 of my best-selling courses, all geared around helping you find your next clients online organically for free. And right now, you can claim your Super Online Organic Prospecting System Bundle for over 97% off. So you can just click on the link in the description, or you can head to www.supersidsbundle.com and claim your Super Online Organic Prospecting System Bundle for over 97% off today. And don't forget, we all win when we all win. I choose to win today, and I hope you choose to win by taking action now and finding your next client with our Super Online Organic Prospecting System Bundle today. We'll see you next time.
Let's go. We all win when we all win.